In this video, we're exploring one of Asia's most dangerous proteins.
Do they ever poke each other's eyeballs out?
From an animal that could stab you with hundreds of needle-sharp quills.
Why are people eating this?
But first, let's back up. Welcome to Vietnam. Over its long history and among its 54 ethnic groups, this country has curated a long list of culinary delights. Some more delicious.
Wow!
I've never seen anything like that.
And some more daring.
Does the West know about this?
Today, we're exploring Vietnam's fascinating underground world of porcupine meat.
It's like a spiky chicken.
Starting at the farm, where hundreds of these razor-sharp rodents are bred.
How big should they be before you sell them?
All the way to a private restaurant, where there's only one thing on the menu.
How often are you roasting porcupine like this?
But before that, it's important to start the day with a hearty breakfast at a restaurant known for serving what locals call jungle food.
Really? That's the whole topic of today.
I mean, yeah, just so everyone knows, Kelvin has no idea what we're doing yet.
I have no clue. Do you think that I'm gonna be shocked at today's meals?
It's gonna be something you've never had before, but first, an appetizer.
Carrot.
No, not that. So right here we have something called a spotted dove.
Where's the spots?
Well, I think they cooked them off.
Prepare an aromatic hot bath by boiling lemongrass, chilies, cinnamon, cardamom, star anise, pineapple, chili sauce, oyster sauce, soy sauce, ground pepper, and rice wine. Then let the doves dive in. In a separate pan, the chef sizzles up shallots and garlic, followed by green peppercorns, chilies, lime leaves, and Vietnamese basil. Toss in some dove stock from the first pan, then take it to the next level with an onslaught of even more flavors. Now for the finishing touch. Quickly crisp up the birds in blazing oil and generously coat them in that sticky, rich sauce. This restaurant, hours away from the big city, is the perfect hideaway for those who crave bizarre bites.
Vietnam, it doesn't matter the protein, they know what to do with it. You ever look at something and you can already tell it's sticky?
Oh yeah, it's glossy. You can see that beautiful sheen on the outside.
So things that look sticky, you like that?
Yeah, orange chicken at Panda Express.
Or me.
Orange chicken at Panda Express. How would we eat this?
The head is soft enough that we could try to eat the whole thing. Let's start with that. That's a good sauce.
Great sauce.
Sweet, salty, like a thick, sweet soy sauce mixed with bird brain.
It has taste of spice. You would find this glaze at many Chinese restaurants.
For most people, it'd be a familiar flavor, but not a familiar bird. If you dig underneath from the bottom of the breast, that's a good bite. Bingo. It's dense, but still soft at the same time. It's got some bite to it, and it's very satisfying. I like it.
I love it.
So this is like the most tame thing they have on the menu. This is child's play.
Next, the chef will cook his signature porcupine dish, and Calvin will attempt to guess what he's eating.
I'm ready.
Step 1, marination. Flavor up porcupine meat with rice wine, shallots, garlic, a splash of milk, oyster sauce, and a sprinkle of ground black pepper. Then massage those flavors into the meat. Step 2, stir fry. Prepare a flavor base by heating oil and throwing in lemongrass, shallots, and chilies. Introduce their signature protein to the pan and fry. Step 3, the sauce. Sprinkle in curry powder. Quickly mix, then pour in coconut water, sugar, cow milk, then coconut milk, followed by soy sauce and cashew nut oil. Layer in flavor and texture with glass noodles, Whittier mushroom, onion, bell peppers, and carrots. While this type of coconut curry preparation is popular in Vietnam, this choice of protein is a bizarre novelty.
Well, here it is. Take a look.
Oh. Now you can smell the aroma, the lemongrass, the onion. But Sonny, why is there a clubfoot in there?
Well, that's the surprise, Calvin. So we'll talk about the meat soon, but first let's try that delicious sauce. That's good. In spite of this mysterious jungle creature that is inside bathing with the coconut curry, it still tastes delicious.
Let's go into this. Now it's interesting because there's 4 bones inside there.
That looks like a leg.
My morsel of meat was gelatinous, had a really tough rind on the outside.
Mine was more of an internal meat, so the meat was very soft and tender. Now, can you guess what this is?
Is it a monkey?
No.
A goat would be too easy. A pig. Everybody can eat a pig. A porcupine doesn't have enough meat on it.
My friend, this is in fact porcupine meat.
I never thought you could ever eat a porcupine because there's so many spikes on the outside.
That's why that skin is tough. So Calvin, that is what today is all about. We are going deep into the world of porcupine from here. We're actually going to a porcupine farm. I want to understand the process. How does it work raising and butchering these animals? But also, why are people eating this?
Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
A short distance from the Porcupine restaurant, we find our porcupine supplier, Phan Tum Porcupine Farm, home to over 400 of these spike balls.
I've never seen this before. You never have.
No, not at all.
This place is amazing. It's like being at a zoo that has no variety.
Meet the Himalayan porcupine, a native resident of Asia, poking about from Vietnam all the way up to Bangladesh. Sure, they're cute in a way, but these creatures are tough as nails. Whether it be forests, grasslands, deserts, or mountains, survival is their forte. Here, they're raised by Mr. Tum, who started this unlikely journey back in 2006.
Mr. Porcupine Farmer, how you doing?
Dạ khỏe.
Feeling good, feeling strong? I see maybe he's been eating porcupine. Can you tell me how you got into this? It's an unusual line of work.
Vào cái thời điểm mà
20 years ago, when he decided to be a farmer, there was very few people who would raise porcupines.
Mr. Tum's research and intuition led him to what he believed would be an untapped market, using porcupine as a food source on a large scale.
Why do you think it's become more popular to farm and raise porcupines?
Porcupines are quite easy to raise, but for the most part, they're self-sufficient. Number two, it's still quite rare in the market to have such an exotic meat. And number three, it's delicious, he says.
Soon, Mr. Tum will invite us to a cookout with a full spread of exotic and bizarre porcupine dishes.
I have never seen an animal so pristine.
But first, I want to understand the porcupine life cycle,
Right now we are in the mating area.
including how you mate when your significant other is loaded with deadly spines.
I guess we don't have to get into the particulars, but how does a male and a female, I don't know how babies work, Calvin.
nó chỉ có nhảy.
The female will put her buttock in the air, and the male will slide, but not.
I'm saying, there are websites out there. This could be a new category.
3 months after the highly precarious procreation process, a baby porcupine emerges into the world.
Isn't that the cutest thing in the world? This porcupine is only 2 days old.
At this point, can it stab you?
Yes, it can stab you at this early age.
Living conditions are kept dim and barricaded to mimic the caves these guys call home in the wild. To fatten up these babies, they're fed dusted mung bean shells and fruit like pomelo, bananas, and jackfruit. Despite their vegan diet, porcupines plump up to the ideal market size of 22 to 25 pounds in just over a year.
The one behind us over here is his largest one. That's about 33, 34 pounds.
How much are you selling that whole animal for?
A porcupine can fetch $6 a pound.
So that means for his biggest porcupine here, it's gonna be just shy of $200. In Vietnam, if we're comparing this to beef, pork, chicken, this is much more expensive.
Yes.
Soon, we're gonna find out why people are eating this meat, especially when it's so expensive. But first, I wanna show you a type of porcupine that's even more expensive than this, and it's not because it's bigger. Introducing the albino porcupine.
Oh, these are pure albino porcupines, marked by their pink eyes, snowy white fur, and quills to match.
How much do these porcupines go for?
Only 1 out of 10,000 porcupines are blessed with this rare mutation, meaning they're incredibly rare.
Trước mình mới
Now,
bắt.
they only sell in pairs, and this pair right here is $1,200 USD.
Why is an albino porcupine so desirable?
Other than its eye-catching appearance, an albino porcupine is no different from a run-of-the-mill porcupine, though its scarcity is exactly what drives up its price.
Wealthy people like to buy white albino porcupines to watch them, to basically have them as pets.
It's a flex. It's like, oh, hey, guys, did I show you, by the way, my albino porcupine?
2.
I'm glad to hear that at least these animals are spared, but the porcupines we're gonna be experiencing today, Calvin, they will not be spared. A couple porcupines from here are headed to a restaurant now where they're gonna be cooked into a multitude of dishes, and that's what we're gonna be trying next.
Each porcupine packs 30,000 skin-piercing quills. When attacked, they turn around, flare up their quills, and run backwards to strike. This unique defense is highly effective against predators, but when faced with a steel cage, their maneuvers only prolong the inevitable. The porcupine is dipped in hot water to ease quill and fur removal. Next, the porcupine skin is torched to remove any remaining hair. After a thorough wash, its prized organs are removed for a dish we'll soon try. A dish that is not for the faint of heart.
He said the porcupine itself is a very bitter animal, and so it goes into the organs.
Now, ready to cook, our Porcu protein heads a short distance away to Mr. Tum's private porcupine restaurant.
Sir, this looks fantastic.
โอเคcảm ơn
Before we get into the food that's in front of us now, I must ask, where are we? What is this place?
Originally, this was a private area for him and his friends.
What started as an orchid farm has been transformed by Mr. Tum and his wife Yuin into a private refuge for diners seeking a taste of the exotic.
Those who want to dig into more knowledge of the porcupine, they sell the whole porcupine here from nose to tail.
Speaking of nose to tail, here we have stir-fried organs. Which organs are these? All of them?
The heart, kidneys, and liver are sliced into nearly unrecognizable pieces, but the stomach, known for its healing powers, is the most valuable among them, and soon we'll find out why. Next, smash up some ginger, then add it to simmering water, then splash the organs with this aromatic bath. In a hot pan, add oil, shallots, and garlic. Then introduce the organs to the mix. Season with bouillon powder, black pepper, fish sauce, MSG, and a pinch of salt. Give those organs a flavorful toss. Finally, throw in pickled mustard leaves, chopped green onions, and chilies.
Let's save the stomach for last. There's a good story that goes with that, but I think we should start with the liver.
You love liver, Sonny.
I love liver.
Ready?
Cheers. Oh, it starts nice, soft, tender, and then it gets real bitter.
tại vì đặc biệt là
He said the porcupine itself is a very bitter animal, and so it goes into the organs.
Okay, there's some kidney.
Are you loving this? Bitter.
More bitter than all my exes. A little bit spongy as you bite into it first.
Starts off really irony.
I'm enjoying it, and then little by little, that fat, oily flavor washes away, and I'm left with this biley, bitter flavor.
I agree. And this is very more of a drinking food.
But then there's this right here. Now, not everyone is eating porcupine just because it tastes amazing. A lot of people are eating it because of certain health benefits.
According to some traditional Eastern medicine practitioners, the porcupine stomach has the ability to detoxify, relieve pain, and fortify one's stomach against digestive issues.
Right here we have stomach. It's not been put in alcohol or dried. Is this still going to give us some health benefits?
cái tinh thần đi
He's not a doctor, so he doesn't want to give any medical advice.
Well, I think it will. My piece is huge, by the way.
Mine's even bigger. Oh, that thing is so chewy.
That's like a pork intestine.
Or a rubber condom. My jaw is getting a workout right now.
That stomach is now in my stomach. I gotta say, I did not hate the taste of that. It reminded me a little bit of pork, oily, fatty, just insanely chewy. I liked it.
Do you know why you like it so much?
Why?
MSG.
Calvin, the stomach isn't the only thing that's good for you. They also have these. But my question is, if eating the stomach is good for your stomach, what do these do for you?
cái lông nhím này là
Wow, this is far out. You can use it, since your hair is so luscious these days, as a hair tie. For those who have an infection in their ear, you can burn this and then blow the smoke into somebody's ear.
And then it helps heal their ear?
It helps take away the infection.
Fascinating. Next, we're going to be having the most elevated preparation possible. We are going to be eating a whole roasted porcupine. That is so thick, but we just got to roast it first.
Who's gonna roast it?
With our medicinal meal out of the way, it's time for work to begin on our main course. This endeavor begins with a flavorful stuffing. First, create a mix of shallots, garlic, chicken powder, 5-spice, honey, soy sauce, pepper, and rice wine. Give it a good stir, then throw in lemongrass and forest swampy tree leaves for extra fragrance. Now onto the porcupine. Kick things off with a rice wine massage, then generously stuff it with the seasoning blend. Next step, place the rodent on bamboo and rotate it, letting it roast over the flames for 3 hours. Ancient creature meets ancient cooking method. While the animal's skin crackles, it's brushed with a mix of wildflower honey, turmeric powder, and lime. From birth to butchery, and now to the dinner table. The only task remaining is to find out if this premium protein is worth the extra pesos.
Ladies and gentlemen, this looks amazing. Can we cheers to this incredible feast?
Mo hai ba yo. I have never seen an animal so pristine in this porcupine. I mean, it's huge. This is the first time he's ever roasted a whole porcupine this way.
What do you think of the result? Are you happy with it?
chưa thử bao giờ
Oh, he's really proud. He's never tried it before.
Well, we're going to be trying it soon, but we're not actually starting with that. We have a hot pot here with fermented rice.
Our porcupine hot pot kicks things off by frying minced onion, garlic, lemongrass, turmeric, and minced pineapple. Dilute fermented rice with water, then strain it to create a flavorful broth. Now for the protein. Porcupine meat is thinly sliced, then marinated in oil, bouillon powder, MSG, and fish sauce. Now boil up the meat right at the table.
I'm wagering we're gonna like this because it's just straight up meat. No crazy alcoholic porcupine liver.
Cheers. That is so tender,
So soft.
so flavorful. That is an amazing piece of meat. Now, I've had Wagyu, I've had other high-end cuts of beef.
That's a good bite.
That's a good bite.
Now here's the question, Calvin. Do you think it's more beefy or more porky?
I think it's more porky. It has that nutty tones, real sweet.
Texturally, it feels beefy, and it tastes a little more porky.
Oh, I agree.
I gotta say, I'm blown away. I'm very impressed. But what do you two think? Beefy or porky?
Giống heo hơn.
Also pink.
Interesting.
Thì nếm mà cái phần nạc.
It has more porky flavor, but the skin, there's nothing like it. This is a meat that I think should get more attention. Imagine what chefs could do with this animal.
That being said, we have this right here, the pinnacle of today, the star of our meal. Sir, what's the plan exactly?
Oh, so we're gonna cut through the ribs here, and I can actually hear the ribs
it's cut
being
through.
split. I'm gonna slice it right down the very end.
Open the trap door and see what's inside.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh, dude, this looks so much like pork. When you're looking at it from this angle, it smells fragrant, almost a light smell to it. Tum, tum, tum.
Thơm, thơm.
Tum way. Wow. A little bit of gaminess, a little greasy.
Now, a lot of people in the West are gonna say this porcupine, it's not tender. In Vietnam, people love textures. People love eating chewy meat. They don't want something that's gonna just fall apart. This porcupine here could be the future of culinary.
In the USA?
Nó không giống như những con khác.
You notice that when you eat pork, it's full of fat. But this porcupine here is very lean.
I agree. Beyond that, the skin is not crispy like pork.
No. This is not like crackly.
It kind of reminds me of cartilage. It's so hard. We're eating body armor. That being said, the flavors on here, delicious. And then when you get to the meat below, nice, oily, smoky.
I think for the audience, if you're gonna eat this, skip the skin, eat the meat underneath, and really enjoy it.
Hey, and these are more great travel tips from Calvin for next time you're eating porcupine on your travel adventures. To wrap it up, I want to ask you a couple questions. What do you think is the future for porcupine meat in Vietnam?
Tương lai sẽ nhiều người ăn hơn.
The future of porcupine is bright because of the way that they raise it. Each of them have their own cage. It's almost like they're growing it organic. And so he believes that with the movement of organic meats here in Vietnam, that the future of porcupine and the way that they raise them is going to drive more users to eat porcupine. He wants the people of Vietnam to eat clean and fresh porcupine meat.
For the people watching, this is not at all a common food in Vietnam or elsewhere. In your opinion, what percentage of Vietnamese people have ever eaten porcupine? Would you say less than 1%?
Chắc cũng phải tầm tầm đó.
Sir, ma'am, let's get that number to 100%. Cheers.
Yo,
Cheers.
Ok.
Quá tuyệt vời.
got the vibe. Okay. Yo, just
Thank you so much.
Cảm
This
ơn
was
các anh.
incredible.
If you love Indian food, then you're gonna love our new channel, Best Ever Food India. Subscribe now for weekly videos showcasing the most unique street food from around the country.
I've never eaten much head in my life.
Okay.
Người ta hỏi nhau, is there consent? Người ta hỏi nhau là
We have a nice
coconut curry.
coconut. I know.
A porcupine can fetch $12 a kilo or $6 a pound.
I knew you'd give us a math problem.
Nói do cái kinh tế người ta nó chưa có.
That's the butt.
That's the butt? Okay.
This is the breast line.
Look at you giving me tips on culinary.
Yeah, and you went to French cooking school.
Yeah, and you went to Applebee's.
That being said, we have this right here. The star. I think I'm a little drunk. When I was a kid, we raised rabbits. We actually didn't eat them. Whatever happened to those rabbits?
You ate them.
Right.
This restaurant focuses purely on porcupine that he not only grows and sells.
But he also what? That he not only grows and sells,
He also sells.
but also. So, absolutely. Right now, I'm craving a beer or alcohol or even like I'd take spray paint in a bag at this point.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Boom, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this very educational video about porcupine here in Vietnam. I want to say a huge thank you to Calvin for joining me. Handshake.
Yeah.
Calvin is contractually obligated to be my friend. Also, you can find him here on Instagram and on YouTube, FKN Deliciousness. That's where you go to learn more about Calvin and his fun food adventures in Vietnam and beyond. Otherwise, guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right, bro. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired. It's been a long day. A lot of watching porcupine.